Hi everyone, my name is Mahek Mansuri and welcome to A Collegiate Kitchen, YouTube edition. A collegiatekitchen.wordpress.com is a blog I created for college students to be able to learn how to cook for themselves. As a college student, feeding myself has been something I have continually struggled with. Having the ability to cook for myself has been something I've always wanted to do, and essentially this blog is going to help me do it. I hope this video can help you to go through the steps on how to find a recipe to make and then actually how you can go about making it. As you can see here, A Collegiate Kitchen is a newly created blog in which I have begun to introduce myself. Although I may want to provide everyone with easy recipes that they can make on their own, sometimes you may want to eat something different, or you may have only a certain number of ingredients that you can use. In a scenario such as this, here's what you're going to do. As you can see here, I have just opened up a new tab on Google, and the best way to go about this is kind of by listing all of the ingredients that you have. So let's say I have rice, tomatoes, chicken, spinach, and cheese. I'm going to go ahead and type in recipes with rice, tomatoes, chicken, spinach, and cheese. Now, as you can see here, a bunch of recipes pop up, things that you can use as inspiration on what you want to create. Let's say you have a different set of ingredients. You know that you have hard tortilla shells and ground turkey. Here you can see that there is the option to make your own tacos. You can directly put in these recipes and you can see how efficient it is, that it gives you so many options of what you can really do. Once you have your options, what I would do is go ahead and start to open up different recipes. Read into them and understand what you can really create. I'm changing it to tortillas because you might have a little bit more room with what you can make and some different ideas. Now, although this recipe is meant to create tacos, you can see here that it calls for ground turkey, which you might have, and then a head of romaine lettuce, which you might not. The biggest advice to you is understanding that you can take any recipe and essentially make your own. These recipes don't always have to be followed exactly. Yes, this says the recipe is going to make tacos, but what I see here is that the hard shells I have might be flat. And instead of that, I can use ground turkey and cheese to go in a different direction. Maybe using this as an idea to stack the shells on top of each other, and then that reminds me of something else. Homemade Mexican pizzas, which is a copycat recipe from Taco Bell. Essentially, what you're trying to do here is to begin to use this as inspiration. Whatever you have in your kitchen might not always be something you could automatically make. However, it works well to help you decide what you actually may want. So, after realizing with these ingredients I can make Mexican pizzas, I'll go ahead and then search that up. As you can see here, once I click on this recipe, it calls for ground beef. Now, although I might not have ground beef, the biggest thing is understanding that you don't have to follow it exactly. You can go ahead and essentially filter in and put in whatever else you might want to. I might want to add ground turkey instead of ground beef, and then I might not have Colby Jack cheese specifically, but I do have another type of cheese. Essentially, understanding how to search for your own recipes is a vital part of being able to cook for yourself without feeling overwhelmed, because you know you can figure it out on your own. Here, I'll show you a picture of Mexican pizzas that I made. Thank you for joining me in this journey, and I hope that you can enjoy the recipes and tutorials you'll see on my blog. I have found joy in cooking a home-cooked meal and ensuring that I don't just have good grades in school, but in the kitchen as well. Please like, share, and subscribe, and you can head on over to acollegiatekitchen.wordpress.com to check out the whole blog. Thank you.